Hello, and welcome back to Nerdy News, your favorite newscast. Everything nerdy. And we have been on break, and we are here with you for a second season. And I'm back with my dad. Say hello.
Hello. How you doing, Dre?
And so today we are going to talk about Age of Ultron. So let's chat about trailers. We just recently have seen 3 trailers on Age of Ultron, and every single one of them are amazing. Considering this is my favorite Marvel villain, and it's an Avengers movie, I am really excited.
I know. It looks pretty good. What's your favorite shot so far? What's your favorite scene?
I'm going to have to say the end of trailer 3, because all those Ultrons are coming out. And trailer 3 is my favorite trailer because it reveals a lot.
Do you like how Hulk was smashing the Hulkbuster into the side of the building?
I felt that was a really cool scene as well.
You know what that does?
What?
That mirrors the scene from the first one where he catches him.
True.
And what do you see at the very end of the trailer?
Okay, at the end of the trailer, we see our first look in the trailer of Vision.
So for anybody who doesn't know what Vision is, can you explain Vision?
Okay. So, Vision is another artificial intelligence, just like Ultron. Now, Vision was in most stories, Vision was created by Ultron as a helper, and then he turns back and pretty much destroys Ultron. But in this, we are not sure his origin, and possibly could have been created by the Avengers to stop Ultron.
I know. I'm thinking that they make him to counter Ultron, and his voice is, do you remember?
I can't remember.
It's Paul Bettany, the same guy who does the voice for
Jarvis!
So, we think that Jarvis actually, we know, pretty much, Jarvis becomes Vision, but we don't know if it's good or bad or how that all kind of plays out, right?
Yes. And also, I know that they're probably going to cut this out of the film, though his original comic book origin still stays in our hearts. Ultron's original creators were Tony Stark and Hank Pym. And as you know, Ant-Man will come out after Age of Ultron, and we have not seen anything of him in the trailers, so I'm guessing they have maybe scrapped that.
I don't know, but if you remember, in the Ant-Man trailer, Hank Pym is actually old.
Yeah.
So he could have actually had a hand in building Ultron before, because they said it's an abandoned program that Tony Stark brings back. Or at least that's what I've read so far.
Age of Ultron I'm super hyped about. I know a lot of people are amazed by the Hulkbuster. And also, I'd have to say my favorite scene of my favorite type of Ultron that I've seen so far is the battle damage one where he first gets his origin started in this, I'm guessing.
Yeah, and I don't know if you saw this yet or not, but they just announced the Hot Toy Hulkbuster, which, for those of you guys who don't know, Hot Toys makes high-end toys. And Hulkbuster is, drumroll please, $900.
Wow.
I think it's actually $850, but we'll go with $9. That's close enough, right?
Oh gosh, Hot Toys are very expensive, and I still want the Baby Groot.
Yes, I know you want Baby Groot.
It's only $45. It's the cheapest Hot Toy. And the cutest.
All right.
It's only 5 inches. But that's off topic.
Okay.
So I am super excited for this film. And sadly, it's good for you guys out there. But America gets theirs late.
I know the rest of the world gets it on April 23rd. And it's out here on May 1st.
That kind of sticks with the whole films coming out in May thing. So.
And if any of you guys out there are actually going to attend the recently announced 27-hour Marvel movie marathon leading up to Avengers 2, more power to you, because I love a movie, but that's a long time to sit in the theater.
Yes. If Hulk wasn't at the very beginning, I'd probably sleep through that one. Which one would you sleep through?
Probably Dark World, Thor 2 Dark World. Not that I don't like it, but it's probably the least of my favorites in the later part of the series.
Yeah, and also, I feel like I've seen so much of Iron Man 3 that I wouldn't really have to see that again.
Okay. But that's got lots of armor.
That's true. That's true. But he blows it all up, and I'm still angry at that film. He throws out his arc reactor. I'm still mad about that. I haven't gotten over it.
Well, we'll have to see what happens there. Because now the rumor is he will also be in the new Spider-Man reboot.
Oh, we have to talk about that then.
Okay.
Wait, but we'll save that for after the Age of Ultron.
Okay.
So, I guess we will end our Age of Ultron review, if that sounds good.
Yep.
And we'll tack on some Marvel Mayhem. Sure, that's what we'll call it. Okay. So, if you have not heard, which you're crazy if you haven't, Sony made a deal with Marvel, and now Marvel has Spider-Man back, and I am so excited and happy of the potential of this.
So he should show up in the next Captain America movie, which will be Civil War, which is basically Iron Man versus Cap.
I am really excited for that because I just started reading the actual comics of it, and it's a really good series so far, and I'm only on like the 3rd issue, and I know there's a lot of leading up to it, but I'm reading the main storyline and then to the branches. But I figured they would have to get in Spidey for these.
Because in the comics, Spider-Man is like a key player. He's the one caught in between, basically, between joining Iron Man and joining Cap. So he's a pretty pivotal character in that. So we'll have to see how this plays out, if he's going to be a big part of it. Because this information came out when they were already done writing Civil War. So we'll have to see how that comes together to see if he's as big a part as he is in the books.
Yes, I am really excited for that. And I am excited to see what Marvel will finally do with Spider-Man with it back in their hands. And I like them behind the ropes now.
Absolutely.
And also, the same guy who played... the same man who played Parker in the Amazing Spider-Man will not be playing Spider-Man in the new films.
And that's if we get Peter Parker. Rumor has it we may get Miles Morales.
I want Peter Parker.
Right.
Peter Parker. I mean, I know a lot of people like Miles Morales, but really, if you're going to do Civil War, you have to have Peter Parker. And plus, a lot more people know Peter Parker than they do Miles Morales.
Absolutely.
Because he was the original Spider-Man. So, let's go into Who News. Okay.
That's my TARDIS sound.
Wow, that's nice. Good job. But so we're here to talk about how Missy is returning.
Right. So who's Missy for those of guys out there who don't know?
Okay. Missy is if spoilers, but at the end of the Capaldi season, his first season, Missy turns out to be the Master, who has regenerated into a girl, which proves that the Doctor could eventually regenerate into a girl.
Right, and for those guys who don't know, the Master is Doctor Who's longtime arch rival.
Yes. So, we, at the end of it, again, spoilers, we see Missy pretty much gets disintegrated, but now that we've seen that she has returned for the next season, this proves that she is probably not gone.
Well, no, I mean, she's going to come back. We'll have to see how they bring her back. That should be interesting.
And, Clara has also signed back on, and Dad, you can tell the news of what's happening.
So we're going to actually go see Jenna Coleman? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
So Indiana Comic-Con's coming around soon, and we're going to go hopefully get Jenna Coleman's autograph and picture to go with Dre's Matt Smith picture.
And Paul McGann.
And Paul McGann, who is one of our favorite doctors, even though we only had basically in, 2 hours and 5 minutes of being Doctor Who.
Well, and also his short. I liked him for his short.
Right, exactly.
I wish they would have turned that short into a series. But yeah, so I am really excited because I have Doctor Who withdrawal right now because there has not been a new season in forever, and I can't take it.
It won't be around until August.
Why does it always happen around my birthday?
That's when the new season starts. But at least you get that for your birthday, right?
Yeah, birthday present, Doctor Who starts.
And no Capaldi hate?
No. I mean, originally I thought I was going to dislike this guy very much, but actually I really like him. And but Matt Smith is still my favorite Doctor at heart.
Of course.
But so yeah, Doctor Who. If you don't watch Doctor Who, you should get right on it right now. So now I'm going to do Draven's game review. So I'm going to talk to you guys about Basir, a new game that I recently bought on Steam. It costs $6.49, I want to say. And this game is really fun for people who like stuff like Minecraft and the free game RoboCraft. Pretty much a sandbox game. And practically you build these medieval machines that you have to destroy something with. So the first thing that you do is you create a simple machine that can run over a house and completely demolish it. But as the levels progress, it gets a lot harder, including having to make flying machines that drop bombs and all different kinds of crazy stuff. But there's no real modern technology, so this makes it pretty hard. Though one thing that I do like about it is that you have unlimited resources and you don't have to go like survival mode and stuff like Minecraft, and you just get to build. Now, also, if you just want to create a machine and try to defeat the level, you won't be able to if you turn out the box for creative building, because then you can build whatever you want, but it won't progress you in the level. But this is a really fun game, and I would suggest it to anybody who likes either medieval games or Minecraft.
Yeah, everything looks very Da Vinci-esque, right? Everything's very like whirligig helicopter looking stuff.
Yeah, it's really fun. The graphics are good. And also it's really nice support for the developers, because this is still, and I believe it's beginning. It's just like at its beta, I believe. It's like 0.4, I believe.
Okay.
0.04. So really early stages of the game. And there's so far you can only play on one island and conquer it, but future things in mind to come to different islands and even the moon. Also, they have a sandbox version. They have the sandbox where you can build creatively free machines that can do practically anything, and you have no limitations at all. This is also good for testing your machine so they don't completely flop. So, yeah, it's an amazing game. I would definitely put your money on it if I was you. If you like Minecraft, that is. So this is also very similar to the other game RoboCraft that I was talking about, which is a free game, and though you do make robotic machines, it's more of a multiplayer destruction game, while Besiege is a more destructive, you destroy buildings and stuff. Also, you can knock over bad guys. So, next up, Disney Infinity 2.0.
Whoa.
Okay, but Disney Infinity, if you don't know, which it's weird if you don't, but Disney Infinity is the game that Disney created so they could compete with Skylanders, and so far I like I don't want to offend Skylander fans, but I like Disney Infinity a little bit better than Skylanders, even though I have beat Swap Force and Giants. I beat Swap Force in 2 days and still have not really got on Trap Team because of the traps being costly. But
and a lot of it has to do with the fact you can build a lot in Disney, correct?
So Disney Infinity also won my heart because in Disney Infinity you could build. But then, so 1.0 was good, but then 2.0 came. And it was the most exciting thing of my life to see in the teaser trailer that Cap Shield is flying around. And Cap was the first character that we ever saw notice of being around. We beat all 3 maps, which were definitely difficult. And, yeah, it was a crazy fun time with Dad. And it was just a great, fun time.
And what ended up being your favorite character?
My favorite character, and the first character that I made to level 20, though I thought it was going to be Captain America, it actually turned out to be Baymax. which I loved playing as because he can fly, and he's just an overall amazing character.
I don't like the fact that some characters are restricted from some toy boxes. Seems like you should be able to put them all in, right?
Exactly. So with Marvel, definitely, you should be able to put all the superheroes in every playset. That would make a lot more sense if you had crossover points for every character in the
and
game.
Nick Fury's not in the Avengers.
Yeah, that doesn't
What's up
make
with that?
It doesn't make any sense because Nick Fury is one of the people who gives you missions in the Avengers map. So why can't you play as him? That still remains strange to me.
And then other stranger news. So there's a figure of Yondu from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, that was weird because it's just such a strange character to make a figure of because not a lot of people are familiar with the character that well.
But the weirder thing is, then you have a little disc that lets you have Yondu following you also.
So, yeah, this was weird, and I actually got the disc. It's one of the rare discs that you can get. And there's followers in the game, which are superheroes that didn't quite make it to getting their own figure, but instead they follow you and fight for you for a time, and then it has to recharge. For some reason, though Yondu still got a figure, they also made him a disc. So I tried this, Yondu following Yondu, and it's just weird because there's two Yondus. Sometimes you get a little confused at which one's you.
If anything, they should have made another Ravager or something, right?
Yeah.
So I don't get that. Because you have Iron Man, and then you have Iron Patriot as a follower, right?
Yeah.
And then you have Cap, and you can have Winter Soldier as a follower. Then you have Yondu following Yondu.
Yeah, it's just a bit strange.
Even maybe Nova Prime.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Or the Collector even though that'd be kind of weird.
Yeah, I mean, a Thanos follower. That'd be amazing right there. There's like a giant Thanos walking behind you. And speaking of Thanos, you can get the Infinity Power Disc for the Infinity Gauntlet, which is very cool. I don't have it. I haven't watched really any videos on it, but it's a rare power disc, and I really want it, as well as Lola. But my favorite thing in Disney Infinity 2.0, and a lot of my friends dislike this because it's boring and you can't fight in it and yada yada yada. But I've pretty much bought every item in it. Disney interior. So pretty much you have this house and you can build onto it and build different customizable rooms. My room is a bit of a mess with just control panels absolutely everywhere. But I've rigged up machines with the new Creativa toys, which I've done a lot with in Disney Infinity toy boxes, as well as interior. And I love it. I don't know why. I've always loved building inside of houses, so I'm guessing that's why. But it's really fun. But also in Disney Infinity 2.0, you can get 1.0 blocks still, and you can also follow follow other people's creations. So it's really fun. And originals consist of Jasmine, Maleficent, Merida, Hero, Baymax, and Donald Duck.
Yeah. Oh yes, Donald Duck. Yes.
No, did I say Aladdin already? But so yeah, those are the originals. And superheroes, I don't think I really have to go with you on that one because, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory here.
I'm looking forward to getting Tron, Sam Flynn, and Korra.
Okay, yeah. So this was accidentally released in a update on the PC version. Is that Sam Flynn and Korra, two characters from Tron, will be in 2.0's later updates. So you will be able to buy these in stores, I'm guessing, as well as they have two power discs, the Light Cycle and the Light Jet.
And speaking of weird discs, my favorite is Condor Man.
Oh yes, Condor Man is from Disney Infinity 1.0, and still strange as me and that out. As well as the fact Gus. It's just Gus.
Which is some weird 70s football kicking mule movie.
Yes, and it's a disc, and I have two of it. So if any of you are willing to trade, please just get rid of the Gus. I don't need two. But, yeah, that's the problem with this, is that you can't really see what you're getting. It's blind package. but I've had pretty good luck with it. And also another cool feature is costumes, which are really fun to dress you guys up with. Sadly, they only have one costume per hero. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up today's video, and we hope you enjoyed the new DravinWho episode of Nerdy News. Oh wait, I forgot to talk about something, Dad, before we end. So, Dad.
Yes.
The whole thing that this episode is titled about is the dress.
Oh, yes.
The dress, oh yes. So, the dress. It's really self-explanatory because probably all of you listening to this have seen the dress. It's mind-blowing, honestly. So, Dad, say what you see.
So I clearly see white and gold.
And it is obvious that it is blue and black to me. Though I have seen, like from the people who have photoshopped it and stuff, how they can see white and gold. But I totally see black and blue. The real dress is black and blue, but but the dress is actually an illusion on how you see light. So I believe the blue and black is you canceling out yellow light. And then if you see white and gold, you're canceling out white and blue lighting. So yeah, it's really scientific and strange, but it created a big hit on the internet, and it kind of punched us all in the face because we all got in fights about what color the dress was. Because I was just introduced to it in the morning when Dad showed me a picture, and our minds were blown. So that's the real end of it. Besides that, you can follow us on Facebook at the DravinWho. It is an entertainment website. We have 42 likes so far, so we'd really like it if you support our webpage. And so yeah, keep watching our videos. The Minecraft videos and gaming videos will be up soon. We thank you for watching this episode of Nerdy News.
Thanks all.
Okay.